Here we go. Week 14, it's going to start in Pittsburgh. New England Patriots at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Looking like a Mitchell Trubisky versus Bailey Zappi matchup, though. Wow. Bill Belichick, once again, is mum on his quarterback situation.
Mum.
Yeah, because there's a schematic advantage, potentially, to not knowing if you're facing Mac Jones or Bailey Zappi.
To not knowing which terrible quarterback is going to start.
Yeah, Patriots have scored 30 points since October. It's December.
Yeah.
And it's the Steelers by 6 with one of the lowest totals I think you'll ever see in a game. It's right around 30, I believe. But the Patriots haven't had a game go over 17 also in a month. So it's a fascinating game here on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, and they might not need to score more than a touchdown to cover that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Chargers covered the 5.5 spread last week, winning 6-0.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you looking for in this game, Sam?
I mean, I guess the only really interesting thing is Pittsburgh's side, right? You expect the Patriots to be similarly inept this week to previous weeks. Their defense is really good, but their offense is maybe the worst in the NFL right now. So with Pickett out, it's Trubisky. Does the offense continue to look, functional? Do they target the middle of the field? Just what does it look like generally with Trubisky in there versus Kenny Pickett? And can they bounce back from a week ago where they continued to target the middle of the field, but it was a bit of a come down from the first performance, right, where everything was good post Matt Canada?
Yeah, they're still not putting points on the board, which is the next step for the Steelers. They're moving the ball. They are attacking the middle of the field. Have a fun stat on that one. The last 2 weeks since Matt Canada has been fired, the Steelers have 25% of their middle of the field completions for the season, just over the last 2 weeks. So
a quarter of their middle of the field completions.
A quarter of their middle of the field completions
since firing Canada
for the season have come over the last 2 weeks of the year. Yeah. We're in week 14 right now. So they have explored all areas of the field. I am intrigued by Mitchell Trubisky. I'm always a little intrigued by Mitchell Trubisky because I thought last year he played all right for Pittsburgh with Matt Canada. Last week, small sample size, they were playing from behind, and he played all right. But this is the first time we've seen Trubisky, without Canada, new system. We'll see if he can do some damage here. But yeah, New England's defense is playing pretty well. They just can't move the ball offensively. Everyone's expecting a low-scoring game, but it's Thursday Night Football, so who knows what's going to happen here. New England's out Ramondre Stevenson, so even their ability to lean on the run game, it's going to be feeding Zeke here for the Patriots, as you mentioned on Sunday in creative ways.
Yeah, I mean, their offense, like the game plan initially was pretty depressing. It was just how many different ways can we figure out how to hand the ball off or throw a bubble screen, and then, Ramondre Stevenson goes down with the hip drop, ankle injury. Now it's just Zeke. It's like, okay, there's a pretty limited way that this offense can have success, right? Either somebody takes a bubble screen to the house or Zeke, the feeding of Zeke, actually has success, and that's just not likely.
All right, 6-point spread for Pittsburgh. Where are you leaning in this one?
Pittsburgh will cover 6 points, and the under will hit.
And the under?
Yeah. Under is or the over-under, I think, is 30 points.
New England has...
even now?
What is it exactly? So
30.
It's 30.
Yeah.
Yikes. Every week I feel like New England can't be that bad. Like my Broncos analysis on the defense. It can't be that bad every single week.
Pittsburgh's going to win 15-3.
15-3.
Yeah.
New England's 2-10, minus 106 point differential. Is that worst in the NFL? No, it's just worst in the AFC. New England's sitting there holding on to the number 2 overall pick. So there's a lot of draft watch here going on Thursday Night Football. I'll take Pittsburgh again as well.
This is going to be a good Al Michaels watch game, deep into the third quarter. Al's about ready to jump off the stadium stanchion.
He'll be keeping it. He took the under. He's probably taking the under.
Well, that's the thing. Like most of the fourth quarter will be updates on where we are relative to the over/under.
Yes, I'm looking
in
forward
cryptic terms, because for some reason we still can't just nakedly say that on the broadcast.
The whole thing's brought to you by DraftKings and everything, but
right.
You can't talk about it. All right, so we're both. I'm going to go late. Take New England. They've had some red zone woes that I think will revert back here to at least keep it close within the 6 here.